Originally, we started at Madison because the manager at Madison came to me and they weren't able to feed all of the children that would come for breakfast in the time that they had. They had 15 or 20 minutes and they had a huge line of kids through their school and they just weren't able to get them through and fed in the amount of time that they had. So we decided to look at other options.
So up until about 3 years ago, we did the traditional model of students came in the morning, they ate breakfast in the cafeteria, and then it was like herding cats, to actually get them to go outside to the playground. And then when they did go outside to the playground, it was just kind of chaos. It was noisy, it was chaotic, it was not a great way to start the morning. We would have to get them then lined back up to come back in the building, and it was taking teachers time to come. And so then when we switched to breakfast in the classroom, we did it with just a couple of grade levels at first. And the difference between those grade levels and the grade levels who were still doing traditional breakfast outside was noticeable. The grade levels that were doing the breakfast in the classroom had a calm, kind of peaceful, orderly start to their day. They were able to go right in and start on things like bell work or silent reading or listening to a story or finishing homework or asking teachers questions, things that they didn't have time to do before.
We open the doors at 7:45 in the morning every day, and students arrive just shortly before, so a whole grade level sits down, takes a few minutes to collect themselves, and beginning at 7:55, teachers come down, and at the head of the table, they give 3 signals. One is think about it, and it indicates to the students that they're going to stand up as a group. 2 is get ready, so then at that point they stand up, and 3 is proceed. Walk to the classroom with the teacher in a very calm and respectful way. Some teachers play music and they work on word work. It really is a calming environment that sets the tone for the day.
The best thing about having the breakfast in the classroom is that I know they come ready to learn. A lot of the times, especially with busy parents, busy mornings, if they miss breakfast, they're not ready to start the day. They're not ready to start learning because they don't have all of the nutrition that they need. All they can think about is how hungry they are. They're like, oh man, I didn't get to eat breakfast this morning.
I think the students get to spend time with their classmates, and then the teachers kind of get to spend some downtime with their students at the start of the day too. And then by the time that bell rings, everyone is just ready for the instructional day to start.
The managers and the kitchen staff love it because they're able to serve so many more kids in a small time frame, and they see the impact in their school, and they like knowing that 500 or 600 kids got a healthy breakfast this morning, versus with traditional models, we're not able to feed that many. Very few schools in Utah have breakfast in the classroom programs, so we're really on the cutting edge of that.
The school very much felt like it changed the dynamic of the entire day. Students, rather than coming to school, being out on the playground, excited and overstimulated, come into the classroom ready to learn because they've had this quiet entry, this peaceful entry, they have breakfast, and their minds and bodies are ready to start.